The Wicked Witch of Onwunyoka. In the heart of Ola Igbo, in a quiet village called Onwunyoka, nestled between rolling green hills and the lazy Oji River, lived an infamous woman everyone whispered about but few dared to confront. Her name was Eneni Obara, but to the villagers, she was simply Ezenwanye Ojo, the Wicked Witch of Onwunyoka. Eneni Obara's compound stood apart from the rest of the village, hidden in a dense thicket of okwe trees. It was said her hut was older than the oldest man in the village, built by hands no longer living. Her compound was silent except for the occasional call of a black Ugalejai bird perched atop her roof, watching, waiting. The curse of Eneni Obara. Long ago, Eneni Obara was one of the most beautiful maidens in Onwunyoka. Suitors from far and wide came to seek her hand in marriage, bringing gifts of wine, yams, and gold cowries. But Eneni Obara rejected them all. She was rumored to be in love with a man from a neighboring village, a love deemed forbidden by the gods. When her love was discovered, her family cursed her, leaving her to fend for herself in the forest. The villagers said she sought revenge, pledging her soul to Agu-Nkiti, the serpent spirit of vengeance, who gave her powers beyond imagination. From that day forward, Eneni Obara became an entity feared by all. It was said that her mere glance could cause a child to fall sick or a pregnant woman to miscarry. Crops withered, streams dried up, and laughter vanished from homes, all blamed on her unseen hand. The disappearance of Olido. One rainy season, Olido, the most cherished daughter of the village, vanished without a trace. Olido was a beauty like no other, her laughter brighter than the sun and her kindness unmatched. On the night she disappeared, it was said a strange green light flickered in the direction of Eneni Obara's compound. The villagers were too afraid to confront the witch, but Obayoma, Olido's betrothed, was determined to bring her back. If it means facing Ezenwanye Ojo herself, so be it, he declared. Armed with a charm from the village dibia and a courage born of love, Obayoma set out for Eneni Obara's forest. The forbidden encounter. As Obayoma approached her compound, the air grew thick, and the trees seemed to whisper warnings. A chilling laughter echoed, and before him stood Eneni Obara, her figure cloaked in shadows, her eyes glowing like embers. "Why do you disturb my peace, child of Onwunyoka?" she asked, her voice like the hiss of a serpent. "I have come for Olido." "Where is she?" Obayoma demanded, clutching his charm tightly. Eneni Obara smiled. "Olido belongs to the forest now. Leave before you, too, are claimed." Obayoma refused to leave. He held up the charm, and a blinding light erupted, forcing Eneni Obara to retreat. But as the light dimmed, she laughed once more. "You may take her," she hissed, "but know this, no one defies me without consequence." The return and the price. Obayoma found Olido deep in the forest, her eyes vacant, her body weak. He carried her back to the village, and the people celebrated his bravery. But their joy was short-lived. 3 nights later, Obayoma was found dead, his body twisted unnaturally, his face frozen in terror. The villagers knew this was Eneni Obara's doing, a reminder of her unyielding power. The legend lives on. To this day, children in Onwunyoka are warned never to stray too close to Eneni Obara's forest. Her black Ugalejai bird still circles the skies, a reminder of the price of defiance. Some say she is still waiting, watching, her powers growing stronger with each passing season. Others whispered that she is immortal, bound to the forest by the spirit of Agu-Nkiti. But one thing remains certain, in Onwunyoka, the name Eneni Obara is spoken only in hushed tones, a reminder that not all legends are born of courage, some are forged in fear.